What's going on, everybody? It's a new day, it's a new deck, and it's still a new patch. We're still trying to figure this one out, and that's why we're playing on casual mode today. We're taking our time and trying to get really high in the leaderboards today. So right now I'm trying to bring back my good old air staff build. I really like this one. It's still a bit OP, but the whole game is not so easy anymore, so might as well really play the best that I can get, and I really want to try to get high up in the rankings today with the air staff. Because we have a perfect team for it. We got Kukurov, we got Adorius, so big shields and heals. We got Archos and even Archelios right there. We don't got a Granite Goliath front tank, but nevertheless we got Goliath, we got a Seer if we want to bring him in. We're probably gonna get in a dual F and maybe some of those 6 supports. We also got a Riplant, so yeah, we got a lot of different builds we could build. But I'm going for the full support air stuff because I really like playing that. I hope we can focus down Scoriox and everybody's gonna get shielded. In this build I really want nobody to die. So Goliath right here, he should get a shield soon from our air stuff. Bada bing bada bow, he's full again, shielded, and it's just so satisfying. I really can recommend this build to anybody because it is really fun to play. Just nothing is dying if you position right, and yeah. Some call it lame, I call it beautiful. Riptorus is doing quite a lot of damage. Just before I had Riplants and Riptorus in, and Riptorus almost did as much damage as Riplants. So we got 2 big assassins there. It's a bit of a weird one. Titano over there. Probably want to occupy him a little bit somehow. Maybe we're just gonna upgrade Riptorus. We also want physical armor on our ranger. We can swap that back. We just needed that 1 gold because the hybrid with 400 more health, it's 1 gold more. And without that I would have 24, so it's kind of an uneven number. So we downgraded to the physical. And it's really good for units like Umbre, who does like almost everything, all his damage and physical damage. Alright, we don't want Malura to stun everybody in here if he omegas into everybody. So we gotta handle Malura. We also don't want my Vermilia to stun to cast his Omega into everybody, so yeah. I'm not 100% sure about the build right now. I mean, Dual F right there is probably gonna die pretty fast. And then we're gonna refocus onto the assassins. But by then Titanor is in our face as well, so we gotta do something. I'm not selling my tanks, I'm not selling my support, so Riptorus had to go, and let's see what we're gonna put in for him. I don't think we're gonna go for an assassin, because it's easy to get to dual F anyway. So maybe we go for Riplants, or we go for 2 units. Like Tatopy does a lot of damage for the 30 mastery points that she costs. Then we get 50 mastery points left over, and we could go for Scarabug. Also go for an Alfie, but I don't think we're missing damage in this round. We're more missing the tank that keeps the Titanor away. Gonna be you. And yeah, then we only got gold for Tatopy anyway. We could sell somebody, downgrade somebody, but not really. So I think it's gonna be alright. We also want to get some damage onto the Adorius. So making sure that the dual F right there hits him. And Malura is gonna focus who? Archers. If we play it like this, we could actually put Goliath right there. And then probably both assassins will go onto him. Those 2 guys are going on Scarabug, and Dualef hopefully dies before Adorius dies. That could be a really nice tactic. I hope he's in range for the shield and the heal from Archers. He usually walks like, since the patch they refocus to the assassins pretty fast, but he usually walks like 1-2 steps up before he refocuses probably on Malura. So I guess it's gonna be fine. Can put those units a little bit back actually. Don't need to be all the way in the front. I hope they're not gonna attack Flare. And we're not gonna go a bit more to the left. We're really gonna attack Flare. Alright. Kukarov is also gonna run around and maybe gonna run into the Malura actually. Gonna run here. He might be closer than the Goliath, so let's open a little pathway for Malura, for Kukarov, so he can run out here. Put the Snaily right here. Alright. Sounds good, looks good. Let's do it. See if everything... The 2 assassins go on Goliath. Ah no. We predicted that he would go to the left, but he was actually closer to the Vermilion. And the free path was on the right, so he started the first 1-2 steps, went to the right. Before he refocused it, and then he was closer to Vermilion. We could have anticipated that, but nevertheless, everybody's shielded, everybody's healed. Scarabog is still tanking both of those guys over there, making them basically making them useless. So it worked out pretty good. Still stoked. Really happy to play this comp again. Like, air stuff got so much hate that I kinda like subconsciously was like scared to play it. But man, I'm all for air stuff again. It just makes me happy. Gotta do what makes you happy, right? You are not gonna take this right plants for too long, I feel like. He's gonna die to rip plants pretty fast. The Berserker is just made to shred through. Especially small bulwarks. We wanna kill Ramfire fast. We probably want somebody to tank Seer. He's quite squishy for our... We don't got a lot of... Maybe we bring in... We have to bring in more damage, but who will that more damage be? We could sell you and bring in right plants. Or we sell Tatopy and bring in a Riptorus. I think that's our 2 options. If we sell this guy, who is gonna take the right plants? Nobody. He's gonna probably go into our Goliath. We'll be tanking Ramfire right here. And that would be alright. So I guess we're going for more damage. But then again, we kind of want to reposition, like, because like this, once finally Seer is dead, who are we going to focus next? Probably Malura. Those are both really targets we don't want to focus, so why not do the obvious thing and position to kill Riptorus? Yes, sir. Oh, it's so relaxing to play casual once in a while. Damn. Yeah, I should do this more often. I'm playing way too much competitive mode these days. Making me kind of stress and jump to moves that I wouldn't do usually. Alright, we can put you here. And like this. We should kill the right plants first, and then we should refocus onto Ramfire. And Ramfire, he's gonna land right here. Not sure if Adorius can take the right plants, but we'll just gamble on it because there's 5 units attacking the right plants, so he shouldn't be able to kill the Adorius. We can put Scarabog here, who's gonna bring the Ramfire to our units. And then we're gonna refocus Ramfire once we killed... Actually, now I got it. Boom, right plants is gonna kill the Ramfire. And we're gonna be Gucci. That's perfect. He's gonna land here. They're gonna fight right here. Malura is still gonna be closer to Goliath. And you can take him. Alright, looks perfect. Let's see if we predicted it right this time. No! He went to Malura. Malura went to Riptorus Riplands. Oh, can he hold on? Can he get some heals and shields? Yes, sir. Adorius, because he was tanking the Riplands, he got enough mana fast enough to kill our Riplands. To heal our Riplands. God damn it, I got difficulty talking right now. But you know what I mean. Wonderful. So everything above wave 15 I consider a win. Because, man, it seems really hard again today. Like what I've seen, I've watched Scoriox getting teached by Septile. And they died a lot early. And they both play well, and obviously, so yeah. Definitely a hard deck. We can't take Vermilia with Riplands. We have to do something. There's also Sea Forest. This is the hard wave. That's where they died as well. That's a really hard one. I think we're not gonna go for any assassins. We're gonna stay in our Hyde pack over here. If we sell him, we can get in 250 units. Those two badass gangsters, but we don't want to have Elfie because his laser is just gonna give Adoredo some mana if he hits him. Not gonna kill him, just gonna give him some free heals. So we definitely need a bit more tankiness, at least somebody to catch Familiar. So maybe we put in Scarabok right here. Riptorus over there. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Axodon? No, he can't take him too long. Would be nice though. I feel like... Ooh, one more Empath. But the 6 Empath doesn't give us too much. Instead of 100 shield, it's 150 shield. It's... meh. Not gonna be a game changer. Like 3 Bulwarks would be way bigger. And with Scarabok, we doesn't get the free Bulwark. So that's why I'm thinking Harbinger might be a good call. Harbinger, actually, not Harbinger. I always read it Bringer, because I didn't really know what a Binger is. But a Harbinger, I think, is the guy who brings doom. Like, he's the Vorbote des Todes, you say in German. Like the omen of something bad, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, so we want to bring in the Axodon, and we just gotta figure out who is tanking the Vermilion. I guess we can try to put it on Axodon. Something like this. Riplands is gonna help kill Vermilion. We just hope he doesn't 2-on-1 those 2 units. Because he could be capable of doing that. We want some damage on this guy from the Blaze Knight, but not too much, so everybody else gonna attack Goliath. Which could be too much for this guy again. Feels like we're missing one tank. Like a Seer could be a really nice thing. We could sell Riplands for Seer. Probably the best call. Singe right over here. And then we put Singe over here. Gonna AoE those 2 small ones to death. And take a bit of pressure out of Goliath. And as long as he survives and gets shielded and healed, we are good. But if we sell Riplands, we lose a lot of damage. There's so many pros and cons. That's the downside of casual. You can really overthink stuff, but it's fine. We're having a good time. And we gonna beat this wave. We gonna figure it out. How much damage does he really get? 1, 2, 3, and the small weenies. Alright. Goliath, we're just gonna roll the dice that Goliath is gonna hold it. We place it right here. These 2 guys are just gonna run off. I wanna make Riplands somehow attack Vermilion, but Vermilion not attack Riplands. Bit of a gamble. He jumps here. Gonna run here. Gonna attack him. So maybe we turn this around and do it like this. Riplan's just gonna run away. And not help Oxodon. Alright, the time is now. We got no more time to think. Let's do it. My brain is overloaded. See what Riplans does. Does he turn around? Yes. I really like that change. She refocused onto the assassin so fast. Let's see if we calculated it right and Oxodon can actually hold Riplans. Did he just dodge his Omega? Didn't get any damage. Let's see it again. Didn't get any damage again. He just can't. Oxodon's shield is bigger than the damage of Vermilion's Omega. It's insane. I didn't think that. Alright, but somehow our front line died. I guess Goliath couldn't hold it, and we're done. Alright, plants definitely did the most damage, but other than that, we didn't have any damage. I guess we went a bit too hard on the supports. Damn. I wish I could have gone further. What do we have done different? I really want to see those statistics. I want to see how much Adorius healed. Was he not getting enough damage? Didn't he heal enough? I guess we should have swapped Riplans for Seer, and if Seer stays alive, he just spins to win and he's gonna do the damage. And he's gonna be more tanky. Also using Riplans and Oxodon, which is 130 gold. Just on a Vermilion. Kinda... We had nobody doing anything in the front line anymore. So maybe we just should have positioned to the left, put one unit to take care of Vermilion, and just like kill units in the front line, not focus on killing Vermilion, who survives forever because of his shield once he casts his Omega. Oxodon worked really good versus Vermilion. We're gonna remember that. So Oxodon, especially in the support, empath, win stuff composition, he worked really good versus Vermilion, and it's always good to have a unit versus Vermilion. I gotta try him out when he is not getting healed and shielded so much, but it looked like, yeah, Vermilion didn't even go through his own shield, but maybe somebody else was helping him with that. So that's nice to know. And yeah, I guess we would position to the left. Goliath, I'm sure Goliath died too fast and he didn't benefit from our shields, so our front line died, and yeah. Next try on wave 13, we're gonna focus more onto frontline damage and frontline tanks and spreading out the damage so we survive. And not focus so much on the Vermilion. Maybe just give the Oxodon over there in the corner, all alone, and everybody on the left, and do it like that. Alrighty. We couldn't go far again. It's a bit sketchy if you only have one try. I mean, you guys can join my stream there. We can like really grind it down and try to go to that 21 wave rank 1 spot again. We had that a lot. I had a lot of rank 1s, but lately it's not clicking so well. I'm not playing that much. I have a lot of real life stuff going on right now. We're building the camper van, and I'm not that good building stuff, I realized. But it's a lot of fun and it's gonna work out. But yeah, excuses. Just gotta play harder, study harder to get better. It's definitely a big change to patch. So yeah. Alright. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I see you tomorrow.